One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to.
Turning it on! He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Looking for a crease, it's Joyner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's what a modern fullback has to do, almost like a tight end, to be able to be there and be available for the quarterback in the passing game, Jess.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things, Reese, no doubt about it. It's not just blocking, but it's lining up at different spots all over the field as well, running routes, and then being a viable option for your quarterback.
Running to Green. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give to the tailback. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry up. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Trying to have success on 3rd down.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Man, it's a nice start for this offense. Their defense didn't even have to play the first quarter. Like, that was unbelievable ball control, moving down the field methodically, chewing up clock, and most importantly, punching the ball in and getting the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. On the move at the 30. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
7, South Carolina, 0.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays. 2nd and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those 2nd down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense. As a staff, challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
For the offense.
The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Finds his man, it's Harbor. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to the big tight end. Lost, the defense is wide open. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw it. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the 1st down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the 1st down. And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Hudson. And some room to work. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Oh, maybe a double pass. Under fire. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. To the air, it's Morton. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll run play action. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And that is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hunt. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Douglas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Douglas. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carter. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
To the air, it's Sellers. Uncorks one. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Great spot to attack there right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Red Raiders come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Morton. He's got him. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Fires to the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Motion from the wide receiver. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Motion from the back. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Morton. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And it's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
To the air on first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Dropping back, it's Morton. The sure hands, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Douglas. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Unloads to the right. Into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a huge decision.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take a knee as a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. this drive going to the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, South Carolina. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
South Carolina 21, Texas Tech 14.
Coming out with it, it's Hudson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Morton. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab on the big throw. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Timeout on the field and 4 kicks left to go. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other,
niggas always make me play hard as hell, bro. That's crazy.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,
I should have been bombing the whole
and you've been
time.
watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.